Well, today is also the day Channel NewsAsia officially launches its Myanmar bureau.
1, 2, 3. Congratulations to Channel.
Well, this is our 13th bureau in Southeast and East Asia, and it will focus on the developments in the country as it opens its doors after half a century of isolation. Myanmar's Deputy Minister for Information Ye Htut as well as Channel NewsAsia's Managing Director Debra Soon were there at the official opening. The office in Yangon will be headed by our correspondent May Wong.
Thank you, Minister. Thank you, Debra.
I would like to congratulate the Myanmar government and people on its bold moves to open up the economy, society and the media scene. We are grateful to be part of these new developments, being one of the first foreign broadcasters to obtain a license to operate a news bureau here last September.
Well, our correspondent May Wong joins us now live from the Sedona Hotel in Yangon, where the event is taking place. May, media in Myanmar is undergoing a transformation as well. Tell us more about what Mr. Ye Htut has to say about Channel NewsAsia's brand new bureau.
Indeed, in fact, he touched specifically on that, saying that media transformation makes up a big portion of the reform process here in Myanmar. And also, with the coming of Channel NewsAsia being based here in Myanmar, it's hoped that Channel NewsAsia will not only be able to bring an Asian perspective to the coverage of the developments as well as the stories coming out of this country, but also to be able to help the journalists in Myanmar to upgrade and improve their skills as well. Because at this point in time, the Deputy Information Minister says that the quality of journalism is still at a rather basic level, and it's hoped that with the international help coming from media organizations such as Channel NewsAsia, we'll be able to pass on the knowledge, share the technical expertise, as well as discuss possible potential for how to bring about better analysis of the complexities that are seen in this particular country.
And May, of course, 2014 marks a big year for Myanmar as it finally opens up its doors to the rest of the world. Now, how will this impact potential business opportunities?
Indeed, as many people are watching and looking at the developments here in Myanmar, many are also very keen to jump into this country and to bring their investment dollars to operate here, and not just in terms of setting up businesses, but also forming joint partnerships with the local businesses here. And of course, the economy is going to be made up of not just the local companies, but also the foreign investors coming in, and the climate is going to change significantly going forward. To explain a little bit more about that, I have with me the CEO of Search Pan and Associates, Melvin Pan over here. Melvin, thank you very much for joining us. In terms of the business climate changing at a very significant and fast pace, what is the impact going to be on local businesses such as yourself?
Well, I think local businesses in this current juncture, it's hard to not feel extremely excited. The country is opening up, a lot of foreign investors are coming in, and the consumer is also improving. So the opportunity is everywhere. And as local businesses operate, we also understand that we will need to operate to an upgraded standard. So international companies coming in, I think, will play a very important role. We see that following the foreign investment law being passed, a lot of companies from the West, from Asia, from Japan, from Singapore, are all coming in and looking very carefully at this market. And I do expect many joint ventures to be formed. And I look forward to seeing more and more international companies operating here.
And Melvin, also, when we talk about the investment law being passed, there are also a lot of risks that are still in place in this country. And foreign investors are concerned about some of these challenges that are ahead. What would your advice be, and how should they view this changing business environment?
Well, certainly there are lots of challenges in this country. It is, after all, an economy that is only just opening up, but we see opportunities are very long term. So our advice would be that first of all, you have to look at a very long term perspective. This country has many more decades to grow. So I would hope that companies come in with a long term view. Secondly, I think many companies coming in have taken the right approach they've partnered with local companies, and they have respected local custom. And I think that's very important as we respect the local culture and ensure that the economy is responsibly growing.
Great, thank you very much, Melvin. Thank you. And that was Melvin Pan, the CEO of Search Pan and Associates. We will continue to bring you coverage of this particular event and also the developments happening right here in Myanmar. Back to you.
Many thanks for that, May. That was Channel NewsAsia's Myanmar correspondent May Wong speaking to us live from the Sedona Hotel in Yangon.